So it was a beautiful early spring day out in the wilderness, and a man decided that he was going to spend the day in solitude, out away from everything, fishing. And as the man was fishing on the side of this river, he noticed, after he'd been there a few minutes, that there were literally hundreds and hundreds of babies that seemed to have been just tossed into the river, floating down the middle of the river, out in the middle where the stream was, the current was the fastest. He panics. He throws his fishing rod down and runs out into the middle of the river and grabs as many babies as he can. He can only carry 2 or 3 at a time, but he's got to save them. So he brings the first 2 or 3 to shore, and he drops them on the shore, lays them down there on the shore, and then goes back out and gets 2 or 3 more, brings them and lays them on the shore, goes back in. And it's just a constant stream of babies floating down this river. And the man's overwhelmed, but he just can't let this travesty continue. He's got to try to save these babies. And as he's doing it, a man walks out of the wood line off the trail right to the spot where the man was standing there fishing, and sees the man saving these babies. And the man saving the babies sees that man standing there on the bank, and he says, look at all this horror, these babies are drowning. Somebody's throwing babies in the river. Help me save them. And the man standing on the bank says, all right, I'm going to help. And he turns around and he heads back toward the wood line. And the man saving the baby says, wait, where are you going? You said we were going to help. And the man says, I am going to help. The guy saving the baby says, no, you're not helping. Come here and help me get these babies out. The man, already walking toward the wood line in a haste, again turns around and says to the man, I'm going upriver to find who's ever throwing the babies in the river and put a stop to it there. You see what's going on with this story? The man in the river pulling the babies out was overwhelmed. There was no way him and another man, 2 or 3 men, or even 5 or 10 or a dozen or several dozen men would be able to save all those babies trying to pull them out of the river at that spot. But the other man was smart. Go find the source. Go find where the babies are being thrown in, and stop whoever's throwing the babies in the river.